Ladies and gentlemen, some of you might have heard about this young black woman that you see in the picture. She was on a flight going home, and this man that's allegedly a pastor was in the seat next to her on this flight, and he peed on her. And she said, she was on this flight. It was about 2:45 a.m., and she felt something wet, and he literally peed on her. I mean, what a terrible thing. So they identified this pastor. Man, it's a good thing I never went to these people's churches. What a loser. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we shouldn't be shocked by this because back during Jim Crow, many of these alleged white pastors, they partook in lynchings in the South. And I know this only because I did my family tree. Ladies and gentlemen, most lynchings took place on a Sunday afternoon after these demons got out of church. When you go and look at the lynchings, because it's all on court record, you can look at any county court record, it's all recorded, and look at the date and go back to that time. Most of these lynchings were on a Sunday afternoon, right after they got finished, I guess, praising their Jesus and their Lord and got out of church. What, talk about evil? That's evil. That's pure evil. So, the head of Love Wins, yeah, what a name, ministry in North Carolina has been identified as the pastor who urinated on a woman on a red eye Delta flight earlier this month. Daniel Chalmers of Raleigh was arrested on October 13th after his flight from Las Vegas landed at a Detroit metro airport, according to the police report. Fellow passenger Alicia Beverly complained that she woke up on the plane around 2:45 a.m. to find a man urinating on her. That is disgusting. Initial news reports describe the perpetrator as a prominent North Carolina pastor who had a bad reaction to a sleep aid, prompting fevered online speculation about his identity. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. Y'all can tell me what you think in the comment section. I don't believe a sleep aid did that to him. That's just my opinion. After finally being named on Tuesday following the release of a police report, Chalmers confessed publicly in a statement obtained by Fox 2. I want to sincerely apologize for my actions on this overnight flight, Chalmers said. I took an Ambien for the first time to sleep well on my flight and had a terrible reaction. My mother took Ambien, y'all, when she was still alive because of, her illness. Sometimes she had trouble sleeping. I never seen her get up around the house and pee on somebody. Never seen that. I am sorry for how this affected everyone on the flight, especially one lady passenger in particular. I have reached out and apologized to her as well. Girl, you better file suit. You better file suit on this dude. I want to please ask everyone for their forgiveness in this. I never intended or wanted for this to happen. The police report states that Beverly alerted the flight crew after her horrifying wake up call and was separated from Chalmers. So she, of course, yelled out, "He peed on me." The flight attendants, they went over to Chalmers and they said, "What did you do?" Which he applied, "I peed on her. I thought I was going to the bathroom." Well, did you get up and walk to the bathroom? If you never left your seat, then apparently you never went to the bathroom. Airport police boarded the plane when it reached its destination in Detroit, and Beverly told police her side of the story. Chalmers initially denied her accusations, telling police, "I'm a pastor, and that is out of my character. I didn't do it," according to the report. Okay, so you initially lied to the police because that's what you really did. I'm a pastor. Well, that doesn't absolve you from anything because you're a pastor. Shoot, if anything, I don't trust pastors. Y'all are some of the most crooked people on the face of the earth. All you do is go in on Sunday, collect money, and lie to your congregation. When he demanded proof of Beverly's claim, one of the officers told him that the victim's clothing was covered in his urine, and the seat was as well, the report states, adding that witnesses also saw Chalmers stand directly over her. Oh, Lord. He stood over her and peed on her. Wow. The officer said he smelled alcohol on Chalmers, who had bloodshot eyes and a small, visually apparent wet spot in his groin of his pants. Chalmers also told officers he was on medication. So you're a pastor, okay, and you did alcohol and Ambiens. Woo! I guess that's the high IQ, y'all. He's showing us that high IQ. As he was escorted off the plane and taken into custody, Chalmers reportedly told the flight captain that he was going to sue Delta. What? What is he suing for? For defamation of character for their treatment of him. You peed on somebody on a Delta flight and you're going to sue Delta? Woo, that don't make sense. Y'all, again, that's the high IQ. Chalmers, later interviewed by an FBI agent, received a court appearance notice for misdemeanor assault before being released. Documents obtained by Fox 2 indicate that Chalmers blew .17 in a blood alcohol test following the flight, twice the legal drink drive limit. He told police that he had 2 drinks before boarding. The Winston-Salem Journal reported Chalmers is the lead pastor at Love Wins Ministry in Raleigh, as well as a staff member at the Catch the Fire Raleigh Durham Church. It talks about his church website. I could care less about that. Beverly, 28, recounted the bizarre incident in an interview with Fox 2, saying she was sitting next to her sister on a flight home from a girl trip to Vegas. Okay. When she suddenly felt warm liquid splashing on her. I jumped up and I seen his private area out and I screamed, and that woke up everybody, Beverly said. By that time, I actually looked at him and I could see him shaking himself off. And I'm like, this man just peed on me. I looked and there was a puddle of pee in the seats. Beverly immediately got up and screamed, "Wake up everybody on the plane," including an off-duty officer who came and restrained the man. He didn't say anything the whole time he was standing there, Beverly said, adding that she then had to sit on her wet clothes for several hours before landing. Beverly broke down in tears as she talked about the impact of the incident, saying that she had been left with severe anxiety. I left work yesterday because I couldn't stay, but I had to tell them why I needed to leave. It was a lot, she said. My anxiety was really high, literally. Since then, I have only gotten 4 hours of sleep. Before Chalmers was revealed to be the peeing pastor on Tuesday, rumors circulated online claim that the perpetrator may have been Will Graham, the grandson of the famous televangelist Billy Graham. No, it was Chalmers here. Wow. Well, I'm glad they got him and he didn't so easily get out of the whole thing. Like, I'm sure that's what he wants to do. Trust me, this man is just trying to save his butt. He don't care what he did to this woman. He could care less. Shoot. He needs to go to jail. I don't care whose pastor he is. He needs to go to jail for what he did. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.